Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kimmy Books and I read sometimes.
Kill that urge to be chosen. Choose yourself.
Yeah. I just had to start the video off like this because I have been holding space with Wicked recently. I've been obsessed. It's everything. It's my personality right now. But that's not what we're here to talk about today. We are here to talk about my favorite reads of December. I absolutely love my Christmas reads. Christmas is my favorite holiday, and I have some really good ones for you guys today. They are a mix of YA, NA, Black romances, the whole spectrum really. And I'm really excited to talk about them because I love them so dearly, okay? So dearly. I love them. I also wanted to talk about how I am doing vlogmas. I am in fact doing vlogmas this year, but it's gonna be my version of vlogmas because I am not somebody who can vlog every day. I don't have that capacity, okay? Can you do it? Can you? Because I can't. I'm so sorry, I'm just a regular gal. I'll post a video once a week for the whole entire month of December, but I will be in Nigeria for the last week of December. So if you get a tropical, hot, you know, complaining video, please
don't play with me right now.
Please don't
Just
no. Like, it's coming. It's coming. It's coming. Without further ado, you're gonna be talking about my favorite romances. Okay, first book we are talking about is Mistletoe Motive by Chloe Leese. I absolutely love this book. It is a workplace romance, grumpy sunshine, as much as grumpy sunshine can get because these are regular people with regular jobs. This has amazing neurodivergent and diabetic representation. I absolutely love their chemistry in this book. The banter, first of all, is amazing. It's a novella. It is less than 95 pages. You should be able to read this book in like literally one sitting or like a week. Whatever your pace is, it's really easy, quick read. And she did so good packing everything up in that one book. Like truly, it could have been way longer and I would have loved it the exact same. I absolutely love the connection between them. And there's a scene in the book where like they're opening up to each other and they're finally talking in the break room, and they have this little tender moment where she's like, thank you for like being someone I can trust, and he's like, thank you for trusting me. And I think that I'm like not describing it well enough, but it's so good. And when I say their banter is good, their banter also, it's very Sleepless in Seattle. Think about Sleepless in Seattle, let it sit with you. Or wait, which is the other one? I'm just gonna put it up here. I forgot the name of that movie, but that is what that book gives. Like there's an element of like pen pals that they don't know that they're pen pals. And very good, very good. Anyways, on to the next romance. I always talk about this one. Lovelight Farms by BK Borson. This is one of my all-time comfort reads. I'm so serious. I read parts of this book when I'm really stressed or sad or whatever, and it always makes me feel like home. But it's amazing. It's a friends to lovers romance where it's set on a Christmas tree farm and they kind of have to fake date to get into this competition to win money to save the tree farm. We have a messy small town. We have really good side characters, amazing banter, and the way BK Borson describes physicality, like touches and caresses, will never be unnoticed by me. This and Business Casual are my favorites in the series because this is a 4-book series. Every book represents almost like a season, which is really cool. But this is the one that starts it off, and it's truly my favorite. It's still my favorite one. It's absolutely wonderfully done. You have to check this one out. Getting my list. I don't know how I could forget. I just made a TikTok video about this one, so when this goes up, it'll be up by Friday latest. But anyways, From Lukov with Love by Mariana Zapata. I love this book. This is literally one of my favorite books of all time, like not of the season, of all time. I've already re-listened to it this year, and I'm going to be re-listening because I read it for the first time obviously, and then I listened to it. I'm going to re-listen to it again this holiday because it is that good. Like, I have put so many of my friends onto this book. If there's a book that I would gift someone, and if there's a book that people are like, Kimmy, if I think of a book and I'm thinking of you, it'll probably be this one, Legend-Born, Percy Jackson, or Today, Tonight, Tomorrow. Maybe better than the movies. This is an ice skating romance. They're both grumpy. They both kind of have a distaste for each other starting off. And imagine somebody you kind of despise is your ice skating partner. And you know how close ice skating partners be. Like, look at Tessa Virtue and Scott Noir. Yeah. Like, I don't play about them. I do not play about Ivan and Jasmine. Here are my fan casts as well. I'm just a fan casting girl. If you ever need a fan cast for it, literally DM me and I will do it because it makes me happy. It makes me happy. It makes me so happy. but this book makes me even happier, okay? There's a scene in this book that I really love, multiple obviously, but one, he takes care of her while she's sick, and I find that those are some of the most tender moments you can find in romance books, seriously. Like, if anybody is taking care of anyone while they're sick and like caring for them in that nasty state, it's like, it's love. It's love is what it is. I actually have a shirt of my favorite quote from this series, and it's just, My next book is Love in Winter Wonderland by Abiola Bello. Black YA romance set in the UK. It is deep. It is so, I want to say some topics are heavy, so definitely look up trigger warnings, but the way these two connect is so beautiful to me. She's kind of like the nerdy girl, not really noticed, and he's like the popular guy, and they kind of have to band together in some sorts because I think she works at his mom's bookstore because his mom has a bookstore that's closing down. They're trying to save it. Classic trope. But I think with this group of people in the book, like Nigerians, I believe some of the, if I can't remember correctly, I think one of the characters in the book, if not both of them, are Nigerian. I'm Nigerian, so it always just hits close to home when I read books like this. The author herself is Nigerian. But anyways, it is an amazing Black YA romance that it doesn't start off as romance. They're very much friends to, if anything, they're strangers to friends to lovers, and it kind of grows from there, and you kind of see, you know, familial differences and their struggles at home and how they like come together and their bond and all that jazz, and it's really good. It's really good. It's set in high school. It gives high school, and it's so high school. Like, what can I say? What can I say? What a good one. The next book is a book I actually have not read, but it's only for the holidays by the same author, Abiola Bello. And I've been wanting to read this one. I wanted to read it last year. I don't know why I didn't. I think I got in a reading slump. I always kind of get in a reading slump during colder months, and then I start watching reality TV and then watching movies. By the way, has anybody watch the QB and Me, will sideline the QB and Me with like Noah Beck and Sienna. I don't know how to say her last name. I don't want to butcher it. But that movie to me was one of the better Wattpad adaptations. It is so entertaining to like watch. Like, I was like shocked. I was like, and look at this edit right here. Look at this edit. Yeah. I had fun. I'm not saying it's a masterpiece. Low-key, some of the edits make the movie look better than it was, but it was still good. Like, I had fun. It tickled that little, if I had this movie at 14, you would hate who I would be. I mean, I'd probably be the same person, which just goes to say. Anyways, Only for the Holidays by Abiola Bello is a Black romance again, but I believe this one is NA, and NA stands for New Adult if you are kind of new to the scene. I have been, lost my train of thought. This book is The Spanish Love Deception Meets the Holiday. Oh, and it's a YA romance. City girl, country boy? Oh man, I'm gonna like this one. Ooh, so it's like a city girl kind of falls into a country town and she's kind of stuck there, and she meets a country boy, and it's a Black romance. Okay, oh, and they beef at first, but then they have to fake date, and there's a snowstorm, so it's forced proximity. Take it, take my money. Let me tell y'all some of my favorite tropes. Fake dating, forced proximity, enemies to lovers, hates to lovers. It's a whole new world out there, guys. Life is worth living. I'm tuning into this one, and you guys better too, because I probably live, if you guys want to follow me on Instagram, shameless plug right here, I post my reactions with memes on my stories to all the books I read for the most part. So if you want to show, I'll give you one. Okay, I'll tell you that much. I have some other books here. I'm gonna tell you my thoughts on them. So this one is quite new. It's The Most Wonderful Crime of the Year by Ali Carter. And when I had seen this, I was like, ooh, something is pinging in my Kimmy brain, because I love a crime in a holiday setting, in fictional world. Please, let's smile today. I love a little small town murder mystery with a little bit of romance, and I love that, especially if it happens during the holiday season. I could not get 3 chapters into this book. Now, maybe it's because of my mood at the time. I was kind of in a reading slump, and maybe because this one wasn't the most gripping, it didn't get me right away. But I'll give her another chance next Christmas. But the last book I have to recommend to you guys on my list is this one, How My Neighbor Stole Christmas by Megan Quinn. Now, I'm admittedly, have recently started liking Megan Quinn. I think some of her older stuff just was like not for me, but when I tell you, forgot what I read by her, but I kind of sat up straight. I was like, wait, there's something in that pen. Wait, give me a second. Let me circle back to you. And one of my really good friends, Rahima, she loves Megan Quinn with every inch of her being. She loves Megan Quinn. So I said, you know what? I'll check this one out. I got sent it by Good Girls PR, amazing PR company, by the way. I absolutely love them. But yeah, I'm excited to check this one out. Haven't yet, but I'm excited. And then here are just some stragglers I had for the stack. Haven't gotten to these ones yet, but I want to. I always see Julie Murphy and Sierra Simone kind of partner together, so it looks like they're friends. And then I like Fallon Pillard's writing. It does get a little sleepy sometimes, I will admit, but the times that I'm awake, I love it. So you know what, like, let me give her cookie. But yeah. And the last book I have in my stack is Make the Season Bright by Ashley Heron Blake. This is obviously a queer romance. I think that's all Ashley writes, but check this one out if you haven't. I have not. Two exes find themselves stuck at the same house for Christmas in this holiday romance by Ashley Heron. Oop. Have y'all seen that movie with Robbie Amell and Leighton Meester? I'll put it right here. That's kind of what this is, like that little prompt. That's kind of what that movie is. So if you want a little messy romance with Leighton Meester, they put her in these bangs though. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching my YouTube video. Please subscribe and follow me on all my other socials. I post pretty consistently. If you ever want a book recommendation, please DM me. I might need some, so I might DM you back. But yeah, I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day and stay tuned for my next vlog. Bye.
Probably when you're not looking, you'll find someone who reads the same books or listens to the same music or likes to trash the same movies.